Hello YouTubers, this is Cessnaace, and I had a request from atarileaf to do a video of my top 10 favorite Sega Master System games, as he's in the process of building up a collection. And so I'm honoring his request and I'm doing a video. Now I need to preface this video by saying that there are a lot of people here in the gaming community that have more extensive Master System collections than I do and more extensive knowledge. So if any of you would like to add your 2 cents, comment section, you could post a video response, or you could send atarileaf a comment saying, hey, how about trying this game? That'd be cool too. Okay, the first game I want to recommend I can't show you because it's built into the Master System. Unlike the NES, which if you turned it on without first inserting a game, if you turned on the Master System without first inserting a game would come up anyway. That game was different depending on when you bought your Master System. In the case of mine, the game that was built into it was Hang On. Hang On is a game that I love playing. I loved it in the arcade, and I played it for hours right after I got my Master System. And it's just a great game. You might want to use the Genesis controller with it, however. The Genesis controller does work with the Master System. They have the same pins and everything. So, Hang On. Recommend. Okay. These are in no particular order. So here we go. Choplifter. Also made into an arcade game, but I think it started off as a computer game first. But if you're going to buy a home version of Choplifter and you see it on the Atari 7800, get this version over the one for the Atari 7800 because it only has one level. This has all the levels. And the advanced levels are just that. Advanced, hard to play, hard to finish. Okay, Chuck Rock 2 Son of Chuck. This is a foreign release. Master System doesn't care, doesn't have any regional lockout. Plays PAL and NTSC just fine. The only thing you can't do is play a release for the Japanese Master System because it uses different sized cartridges and a different sound chip. This game I got just before I lost the AV cable in my Master System, so I only played it for a short while, but I loved it when I was playing it, so I want to play it again, and so I would recommend it. You can usually tell the foreign releases because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 text in the 7 different languages. Okay, this is a puzzle game. I've covered this game before. It is an amazing game. I love this game. Some people prefer Tetris. This one I think edges it out slightly. Both are awesome games, however. Columns. This game is very addictive, like Tetris. It's very easy to pick up, like Tetris. It's very difficult to master, like Tetris. And it's very difficult to put down, like Tetris. But I gotta put it down, or else I won't do any more games. Enduro Racer, like this game. Another conversion of a Sega arcade hit. Afterburner. You're never going to be able to get the Afterburner arcade machine in your house unless you have a really big house. So I want to go with that. Another conversion of an arcade hit. Thunderblade. The difficulty level, as I remembered on this game, ramps up in a hurry. So keep that in mind. Okay, the Master System used 2 different kinds of media, cartridges and cards. This particular game was first released on card. Teddy Boy. However, when they came out with the Master System 2, one of the cost-cutting measures that they implemented was that they took out the card slot. But Sega was really good about re-releasing the games that had been on card in cartridge format. So Teddy Boy is available as a cartridge, and probably much easier to find that way. Some of the card games are hard to come by. I normally don't like top-down racers, but this one's more like a three-quarter top-down racer. RC Grand Prix. Played this one for hours too. Another arcade conversion. This one a conversion of a Sega arcade classic. Every retro gamer and their brother, sister, dog, aunt, and uncle have heard of this game. Whether they played it or not, they have at least heard of it. Outrun. Recommended. Okay, now I want to get to some games, if I have time, that I recommend that I haven't played yet. Because you might say, well, how could you recommend them if you haven't played them yet? Well, I acquired these games shortly after my AV cable went missing. But I've seen playvids of them, I've read reviews of them, word of mouth, that sort of thing, and so I feel fairly comfortable recommending these games. The first one I can't show you because I've misplaced it. I'm in the process of reorganizing my collection, and collections have been moving from one part of the house to the other, and currently can't find this game, and that's Sonic the Hedgehog 1. This was a game that was donated to me by a really nice guy over in England, and I would recommend that game. It was released in North America. This one wasn't. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which was also donated to me. I'm really looking forward to the time I can play this game. Notice all the different languages. Because it looks awesome in the gameplay footage I've seen. Spellcaster. Role-playing game. Okay, I haven't seen a whole lot about this game, but it does look interesting to me. Rescue mission. Some of you out there might know more about it. Galaxy Force. Based on an arcade machine. And one I really want to play. Looking forward to the day I have an AV cable again. Rampage. Big fan of Rampage for the GameCube. So I want to play this. There are also some games that I don't have that I would recommend because I've seen gameplay video of them and they are awesome games. One is Phantasy Star. Everybody and their brothers heard of that one? It usually goes for a lot of money, complete mint boxed, but now that you have virtual Wii's and all that stuff, maybe that'll come down. The other one is one I saw X-File 2708 do a playvid on, and that is Lucky Dime Caper. I really want to play that game. So as soon as I can get an AV cable, next time I find one, I am going to hook up my Master System, and I'm going to start playing some games for it. Until next time, stay awesome.